on Friday on the very first weekend in December. I just got home from work and I am about to go play a Christmas party. I'm a musician. I'm about to go play a Christmas party for a business. And then tomorrow I am doing some Christmas baking with my mom and then getting my Christmas tree and all kinds of Christmassy fun activities. And I thought, as a little break between my travel history content, I would give you a little bit of an insight into who I am and welcome you along on this very Christmassy weekend I have planned. I realized after finishing my Ireland series that I haven't properly introduced myself yet. So hello, I'm Melissa. I am a Nova Scotian traveling for the first time in my life with a mission to explore my links to the distant past and learn about the cultures and traditions that my ancestors were a part of. It's truly fascinating how tradition comes into being and evolves over the years. I personally love tradition. For me, it's a way of honoring the past while looking forward to the future. The world has become an increasingly unpredictable place, and I enjoy the comfort and safety that comes from having something special to look forward to. And while I'm someone that thrives on change, a part of me longs for those special moments that I hold space for each year. My family doesn't really hold firm to tradition. So over the years, I have created some of my own that are just for me. Like each year I decorate my tree while watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Each year I buy a special new ornament for my tree that tells a story or represents a moment in my life from that year. Each year I also make mocha cakes. What the heck are mocha cakes, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you one thing they're not first. They're not mocha cakes. It's mocha with an O. I have no idea where this name comes from or who invented these tasty little treats, but they have been a staple of the Vidito family Christmas baked goods inventory for years. My Nanny Vidito always made them. And then my mom began making them with her, and the recipe spread to the rest of the family. This is my Nanny, Christina, and Grampy Ralph Vidito, lovingly called by us grandkids Nanny and Grampy Toes. Grampy passed away just before Christmas in December of 2002, and my Nanny passed away in 2015. And ever since, I have been making mocha cakes with my mom every year as a way to remember her and be reminded of Christmases gone by. A time when life felt simpler and we were all together. To me, these simple little cakes are the taste of my childhood. This year, I would like to pass this tradition on and spread some joy out into the world. I am not a great chef, so I enlisted the help of my mom, Sheila, the expert, to help with the heavy lifting. So join me and my mom as I share one of my favorite Christmas traditions with you. Bake along if you'd like. I would love to see your creations, so if you decide to make your own mocha cakes, tag me at ShipInAStar over on Instagram. I love the idea of other families or friends or even just you on your own incorporating my tradition into your holiday celebrations. Mocha cakes are perfect for sweet trays or cookie exchanges. Use your imagination and make it your own. The great thing about mocha cakes is that they are incredibly versatile and can be used for every holiday. All you have to do is switch the food coloring. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, we are here in my mother, Sheila's kitchen, and we are about to cook some mocha cakes. So come along and bake along with us.
I'm going to cream up my butter, shortening. Three cups of white sugar.
Do you have to go to the store?
I have to get your father. One at a time. And beat them in. Beat it in. Okay. Now we need a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. You gotta have 1 cup of milk. And you stir that in with it so it makes it nice and creamy. I don't like that. I really like these pans. Now we're going to divide this up as evenly as possible
Sounds good.
into the 2 loaf pans. You can also make it in 1 long pan, 9 by 13 if you have one, but not everybody has those today.
I've never seen one.
Yeah, they're great. I have one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got it a while back. There we go. That part's over with. Now we can put them in the oven for maybe about an hour. Just keep an eye on them and so they don't burn. For the timer on for an hour.
Down my tree. So let's go cut it down.
You saw that?
I mean, I'll try.
That's right. If not, I'll get it from this side. That's it. That saw is not the sharpest, I'll tell you.
I've never cut a tree down before. We can make it better when we get to my house.
There it is. That's gonna be it.
I cut down my tree.
Yeah.
Well, my dad did.
I lost my hand.
okay, Dad?
Yeah, just grab it, and don't have to put that. Oh, I can. Look at that. I don't have to tie it in.
It's little. Thanks, Dad.
You're very welcome, my dear.
Okay, this is cake number 1. Loaf number 1. Anymore the little
Hot.
holiday chips. And then that's big enough once you get your icing on it, and then your coconut. Gonna now make some. We're gonna start making the icing, so we can dip every one of these cakes in it. So I double this. This here recipe is double.
Okay.
Instead of 2 cups of icing sugar, it's 4 cups. A cup of butter. Then beat in the icing sugar, little at a time, because if not, you're gonna have it flying everywhere. You have to make your icing a little runny because you have to dip the each cake in the icing. You can't do that with thick icing. 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. This says 2 tablespoons of milk, but I have to add 4 because my recipe's done. And from here on out, we're just going to have to judge how much we're going to need because I've got to, like I said, I have to get it thinner. Okay, let's go. It does, doesn't it? And you don't want that. That should do it.
All right, this is the inaugural Mocha Cake of the Year. So it's a fancy fork work.
Make sure they're coated good. This is the most time-consuming thing of all.
Our official taste tester is on the way.
You're just getting a white one right now because we don't have the...
Doesn't matter to me, they always taste good.
Get a little dish over there because these are messy.
Don't want to get coconut on the floor, Dad.
No,
No,
not this because it'd be
I'd
gooey.
have to clean it up.
Some of them are going to be bigger.
me see.
Okay,
All right, what do you think?
Very, very good.
So we're using just this kind of food coloring that you get at Bulk Barn, Wilson's or Wilton.
Wilton.
This one we've been using for a couple years, so you get like a lot of wear out of these because this red is empty now. Pro tip, if you freeze these and just eat them out of the fridge, that is my preferred way of eating them. When I was a little kid, my mom used to tell me that if I ate frozen cookies that I would get worms.
Did I tell you
Yes,
that?
you did.
I can remember for one, I don't know if I told you, but Marjorie, I think it was when she worked at the old Stedman store here in Kentville. And I wanted a walking doll for Christmas, and I was probably, I don't know how old, maybe 5 or 6 or something like that, maybe. I don't know exactly. Well, you cut that one in 2, that's quite big. I can't believe that they're that big. Anyway, Christmas morning, I came downstairs and I had this great big, there was this big walking doll. I don't even think you can buy these walking dolls anymore. back in those days, they were big. Like, I think it was about that tall,
Yeah.
and it had a head on it about this big with curly hair. And I was so excited because I got my walking doll. They tried to tell me Santa gave it to me. I said, no, they didn't. Marjorie gave it to me. And I don't know yet to this day how I ever knew that Marjorie gave it to me. But Marjorie gave it to me.
So when I was a little kid, I loved Barbies, and all I wanted all year was this Barbie dream camper. And I asked Santa for it. And then what happened, Dad?
Well, put it this way, Santa brought it about, I would say, 1 o'clock, or 12 or 1 o'clock on Christmas Eve. And Orrin Smith and I, we started with it. And I think by 6 or so the next morning, we probably had it 90% together.
You don't have to holler.
We still didn't get all the stickers on it, but that is one memory that we will never forget.
What was your Christmas like when you were a kid? What kind of stuff did you ask
Well,
for?
personally, growing up, I really never asked for too much, but every year, I always got a gun and holster set. And the fondest memory was waking up in the morning, on Christmas morning, and Melissa and Christopher coming downstairs, opening up presents, and the four of us just together. And that made Christmas every year.
Aww. And here you are. This is all of our Moco cakes. This is one cookie sheet full. We've got red, white, and green classic Christmas. And over here we've got some more green. And I went, tried out some blue.
And this is how Dad contributes to the baking process.
Dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
...2022 has been the first year I've been on YouTube as a creator, and I'm so proud of what I've been able to do all on my own. And I have big things planned for 2023, so if you like my content, please consider subscribing and liking this video to let me know. So Merry Christmas to you and yours. I hope this holiday season finds you healthy and happy and surrounded by loved ones making wonderful memories. And if you're on your own and feeling lonely, remember how much can change in a year and treat yourself to all of the wonderful things that you love. Merry Christmas, have a safe and happy New Year, and I'll see you again in 2023.